When I grew up, Filipinotown started at Figueroa at the Travelers Cafe.
Post-65 era came and the neighborhood was integrated with Filipinos from the Philippines, Filipinos born in America like ourselves.
The locus of activity was always around here.
I just remember the busy streets, the loud noise, just the density, and just the different families, the different languages.
Earliest memory, sitting at a porch on Beaudry and looking across Beaudry toward what is now a phenomenal skyline, and at that time was the Richfield Oil Company.
My earliest memory was, I think it was one of those Christmas parades. My sister was, I think, like a beauty queen for my mom's city employee Filipino association. And she was, in the car kind of waving her hand. And it was kind of started at the Filipino Community Center, FACLA.
We would play cowboys and Indians up here when they were building the Hollywood Freeway.
There were a lot of kind of boys that weren't good boys that would hang out at the hot dog stand, and they wore zoot suits, really.
Those boys were like, you could tell they all had like ducktails. They had pompadours. And my dad says, oh yeah, those are gangsters. So be careful with them.
What I remember most is skateboarding, playing football in the streets, riding our bikes with these kids in the neighborhood.
My cousins and I, we would collect the shopping carts from the neighborhood. We would rig one of those carts and we would get at the top of Alvarado and Court. Others would be at the bottom at Rose Lake waiting. There was no property there, and we would just roll down Court until we would hit Rose Lake, and all of us would fly out of that cart onto the grass. It always smelled like carne asada or barbecue.
My dad's favorite dish was pinakbet, which reminded me of all the bitter melon vegetables that they would grow in their front yards.
We came to a place together all to find something. I wasn't sure what it was, but amongst all these groups of people were Filipinos.
There were white people, there were Cubans, there were Koreans, there were Japanese, there were Filipinos and Mexicans and blacks.
What is a compelling impulse in many people? And the idea of coming home, I guess, is a pretty universal theme.
This community is my couch, and it's where I feel comforted. It's where I feel safe.
It's so full and so textured.
I can't think of any other place that I would say my soul is.